Glory be to Jesus Christ. Dear brothers and sisters in Christ, today I would like to talk to you a little bit more about the flood that happened in western Ukraine at the end of June. On June 23rd and 24th, the region in Carpathian Mountains suffered from great heavy rains that fell in the mountains, and that water coming off the mountains, it actually came into the villages and towns in that region. Many homes were underwater. Some saying that even somewhere between 6 to 8,000 homes were underwater, and only in Ivano-Frankivsk region. But it also came to Chernivtsi Oblast region too. And the extent of damage and how great the flood was, it's hard to even estimate. It was really, really big. Some say that it was even the largest in 100 years. And the water right now, it receded. It went away. But unfortunately, the damage that it left behind, it's still there. And this is why last week I wanted to let you know about that and see what we possibly can do to help out. Our Patriarch Svetoslav wrote a beautiful letter asking to extend a helping hand to our brothers and sisters there in those regions. Those regions are not rich. People are often living off land, or they actually have to travel great distances to find a decent job. They are really in need. And now with that devastation, it really kind of wiped them out. Many people lost a lot. Would it be their farms? Would it be their land? Would it be even their lives? A few people died. And as I asked you last time, we started this fundraising campaign. I am sincerely overwhelmed with the kind of response we've been receiving. The contributions started to pour in from many countries of Europe, Canada, and of course United States. 24 states, we noticed that people from those states that made contributions. All 4 provinces in Canada, and also many countries of Europe. It's really wonderful to see how everyone is coming together and whatever they can to contribute, to actually to show that I would like to help. Here is what I can do at this point. Between the time when we started our campaign on June 26th and up until now, which is July 15th, we have collected over $75,000. On July 2nd, we already wired $25,000 to 3 eparchies: Ivano-Frankivsk eparchy, Kolomyia eparchy, and Chernivtsi eparchy. Yesterday, on Tuesday, July 14th, we wired yet another $45,000, $15,000 to each eparchy. And they are doing a marvelous job there. The first amount that they received, each eparchy actually spent on purchasing food, preparing food packages, and delivering that to villages and towns that suffered the most. We constantly receive an update to whatever they've been doing, how people are so happy to receive packages, to receive help. I was particularly moved with one quote by Maria Fedoriak. She is working for Caritas Chernivtsi, and she said, "I wish you could only see faces of people that we help out and the words that they say. We cannot believe that actually we receive the kind of help that we need the most here and right now." And it shows again how quickly, clearly, and wonderfully works the service there, that people who are trusted, who are put in charge in Ukraine, they actually know their needs, they actually try to purchase things, deliver that, hand it to them, and people receive it. And they receive that with much gratitude. And we would like to continue on that, what we started. Wonderfully, last week on Thursday, our bishops in the United States have decided to all come together so that it's not only Philadelphia Eparchy, but also Eparchy of Stanford, Eparchy of Chicago, and Eparchy of Parma. All will all join in raising funds to help out people in Western Ukraine. Today, Bishop Paul Chomitsky informed me that this coming Sunday they are going to start collections in all the parishes in Stanford Eparchy, and very soon Chicago and Parma will come along. We can actually help them quite a bit. At this point, people there in Ukraine who are entrusted with the task to help out people there, they are taking notes as to what people need. And that would be the next kind of big step forward, actually to help them on a serious note. That is to purchase for them, would it be building supplies, would it be to buy furniture, to buy bedding, to get even more food. Also they would need items of personal hygiene, also cleaning supplies, and also even home appliances too, such as refrigerators, stoves. They would need washers. They would need that too, because everything was lost. And once again, we always receive feedback from them, pictures from them, reports from them, from Ukraine, how it's all delivered, how it's all done. And it doesn't take long to see how appreciative, how happy are those people to help, that receive help. They all know right away that they are not forgotten. There is somebody who cares for them. And this is what the church should be all about. Interestingly enough, it was actually St. Paul, yet in his time, he was actually the one who was organizing similar fundraisers for people in need. He would take money from people that lived early Christians that live in Greece or Macedonia. He would actually ask them to set some money aside, food aside, and take it for people who were hungry in Jerusalem to help them out. This is how it all started. So whatever we are doing, we are not doing anything extraordinary. We're not doing anything new. This is what the church is all supposed to be about. Not only about prayer, but also about showing in a practical way concern, love for another fellow Christian. This is what we would like to do. And I would like to ask you here to please help us out to continue this mission, to help out people as much as we can. The extent of help that we can provide to people will really depend on the collections, on the money that we receive. So far, it's been going great, and there's always kind of a need, and we would like to attend to everyone who needs help. Nobody will be left aside. You can certainly make your donations on Facebook, would it be Eparchy or Philadelphia, or my own personal Facebook page. You can always send a check to the chancellery here in Philadelphia, Stanford, Parma, or Chicago. You can do that too. You can also find a friend in Ukraine who knows people, who knows how to actually to pass along your donation, or perhaps a care package to people from that region. We can all help out, and we all certainly can do is to say a prayer, to say a prayer for people who are suffering there, especially those who are handicapped or families with many children. They need our help. They need our help. And certainly for whatever you do, you will be certainly blessed, because the Lord sees your heart. He sees your intention, and He will bless you. He will give you back 100-fold for everything, whatever you give. He will multiply that. May God bless you all. Glory be to Jesus